Yeah, so seasons is going to be, we've had it in the past with my team. And the goal that Eric Benish wanted this year was to really extend.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
DA, he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Dwayne Dedman. Bogdanovic out there with Jackson. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pelicans, Joel Embiid out there with Grant. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Garland. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedman. That is his first foul of the game. Fournier dishes to Garland. Grant outside. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up. Clark, is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play, when to sit?
Yeah, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain. Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Now here's Bledsoe, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Here's Jackson, 6 to shoot, over Garland. Jackson misses. To the middle, here's Grant. And it's Sacramento with the rebound, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beat. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Harden's shot is good. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Here's Herter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside, Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dedman. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And he makes that one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Embiid. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
Pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Brooklyn. Here's Herter. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Over Bogdanovic. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fades back, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. 7 points for James Harden.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Embiid, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank, because he usually makes a bunch of those.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings ahead. They're up by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the floor for Sacramento, Bledsoe is out there with Harden. Then there's Bogdanovic. And there's Jackson. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Bledsoe. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You know, when he's driving, Joel Embiid is really focused on scoring through contact, and he's got the strength to be able to do it.
Harden draws the double. Here's Bogdanovic. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Bogdanovic has got his second basket.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Garland, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. Bogdanovic passes to Harden, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Harden kicks to Bogdanovic. Back to Harden. Bledsoe taking his time here. Pass to Harden. Jacks up a 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Bucket is good. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And the pass to Harden. They grab their own miss, and the shot goes down. And the Kings lead by 3.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Garland, Dedmon with the block. They get it back. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Here's Bledsoe. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Using that quickness to his advantage. Bledsoe annihilating the defense off the drive there.
Passes to Embiid. Grant outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Bledsoe kicks to Jackson. Fournier against Harden. Bledsoe outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 assist. That about right.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Evan Fournier, Joel Embiid out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Garland. And it's Herder in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. He dishes it to Garland. Embiid, the pass to Fournier. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. There's Garland. The shot that time, not on target. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Outside, Bogdanovic. Stolen. Here's Grant. And the rejection by Jackson.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Bledsoe kicks to Harden. Shoots over Grant. That one wide left. Pelicans trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harden against Fournier. Harden the pass to Dedmon. But they get it back. Another shot. The rebound by Grant.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Fournier the bounce pass. Garland kicks to Grant. Here's Herder. Guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Bledsoe passes to Harden. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Pelicans trail by 6. Fournier passes to Grant. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So we'll see Bogdanovic go to the free throw line here. Darius Garland picks one up. The Kings have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Pass to Embiid. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. I mean, his potential, unlimited. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
To the inside, and stolen by Fournier. And a fast break now for the Pelicans, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. .56 seconds left to play in the third.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
Here's Bledsoe. Jackson trying to break free. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Dishes to Embiid from deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
For three, Fournier. That one, no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Sacramento, Jaren Jackson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. Pass to Harden. Back to Bledsoe. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Kings lead by 9. Outside Fournier. Good on the triple. Fournier's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long distance bomb that really hand ties defense.
Harden kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Harden. Moves back up. That's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now, here's Garland. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Bledsoe. There's the pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And they double up Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Sacramento. Sacramento leading by 6. Bledsoe dishes to Dedmon. Passes it to Harden. Back to Dedmon. Bogdanovic wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Over to the left wing. And they double up Embiid. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Pelicans now. Garland with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. it's the Kings with the ball. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Harden. Makes it off the glass. And it's an 11-point Sacramento lead. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Grant against Bledsoe. Pass to Jackson. Harden up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Dedmon trying to break free. Chalk up 2 there. And the Kings lead by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Sacramento.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Dedmon. Harden against Fournier. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Bledsoe outside. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A solid win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.